Check, check, check. Hey, we're here.
Check 1, 2.
Hey, you're here too. Jonah, are you here? Hey, he's here. Well, hey, y'all. My name is Ryan Brandenburg. These fine gentlemen up here with me are the Carlisle Trash Pile. We're going to play some tunes tonight. This one's called Alien Abduction.
Did it end up in the monitors at all? Because that usually makes it feedback real bad.
Like a ribbon on the land that never ends. But I don't need them anymore, 'cause I found the one that takes me to your door. But if I start to wonder, would you help me on my way? If I told you I needed you, could I see you every day? Hey, thank you. Well, thank y'all. That's a song I wrote called Wander. Just released it back in November. Check it out. Or don't, you just heard it. This is a song I wrote about a little town in Fayette County, West Virginia. Every time I say Fayette County and Morgantown, everyone thinks I'm talking about Pennsylvania. I'm talking about the real Fayette County. Yeah. that New River Gorge County, you know? So this is a song I wrote about a town, and I say town in the Southern West Virginia definition, which is a gas station. Little place called Mossy.
That was probably a traffic light, too.
No, none, not a one.
Oh, okay.
Y'all ready? Trees line this winding interstate. You can't help but feel like you're always running late. I roll my windows down, 'cause I'm due for a scream, and losing my mind, chasing some vague dream. But I'm 5 miles from Mossy, making pretty good time. Might just make it back to feel the warm sunshine. Don't say it's all for naught, tell me we'll be fine. 5 miles from Mossy, making pretty good time. Job and nightlife may never be the same. Been searching all around for the right fool to blame, and I found him staring back right in the rearview mirror, wondering how the hell that he ended up here. Making pretty good time. Might just make it back to feel the warm sunshine. Don't say it's all for naught, tell me we'll be fine. 5 miles from Mossy, making pretty good time. Making pretty good time. I might just make it back to feel the warm sunshine. Don't say it's all for naught, tell me we'll be fine. 5 miles from Mossy, making pretty good time. Hey, thank y'all. This is a song I released on my first album a few years ago. It's called For the Best. keeps driving fancy cars and all the fish that call this river home. And I'm having no fun thinking about all the differences that could have been if I had only known. I can't feel bad about the way things turned out. It's for the best, no doubt. Dark woods could talk, they could share all of my dirty thoughts and all the women I come to know. Tell all of my favorite songs and all the times that I've done wrong and all the places I'd love to go. But I can't feel bad about the way things turned out. It's for the best, no doubt. And take off that old disguise and give us all your point of view. 'Cause we're all gathered here, it's a jury of all your peers, and the bias leans towards you. I can't feel bad about the way things turned out. No doubt. I can't feel bad about the way things turned out. It's for the best, no doubt. Thank you. Well, I'm going to ask my heaping pile of garbage up here to Let me try one by myself. This is like I said, my name is Ryan Brandenburg. This is the Carlisle trash pile backing me up, keeping me in time, you know. I need help with that. This is Nico Kreider on the bass. And all the people cheer. And we got Jonah Henthorne back on the rat-a-tats. I'm gonna do a song by myself up here with my little banjo. A really good songwriter friend of mine said it's a good idea, it's good practice to have a nice intro for each one of the songs that you've written and are performing. And I don't have that for this song, I just got sad with my banjo. So enjoy. Like any good song on the banjo, it's gotta start with 10 minutes of tuning. Speaking of tuning, how great were the Bare Essentials? Isaac McCarthy on that banjo, you know? There's a fellow who knows how to tune the banjo. Anyway, this is a song I wrote called Amused. My judgment day is coming, and all the trees are bare, but I feel fine, I feel fine. It may not be straight, but I'll do the best I can to walk a line, walk a line. But I'm a little bit homesick, little bit confused. If I give you all I got, would you try to be amused? Amused. Town is growing, a new house every day. They're all the same, all the same. And it's easier to run than try to learn the rules of the game, that rigged game. But I'm a little bit homesick, little bit confused. If I give you all I got, would you try to be amused? Amused. Make a little coffee and excuses on my way. It's who I am, who I am. And it's never my fault. Whenever I lose, it's a scam. I don't give a damn. But I'm a little bit homesick, little bit confused. If I give you all I got, would you try to be amused? Amused. Hey, thank you. So we were planning this evening here. It was a big folkin' party, you know. That's what y'all are attending right now. I don't know if you knew that. So big folkin' party. I was like, that sounds like a Telecaster and a drum kit to me, but I couldn't catch a trout if it depended on my life. According to my neighbor, someday it probably might. He spends his money on guns now. But I'll just drag my spinner for the heck of it. 'Cause if this old world ends, well, I couldn't give a shit. And I could show you how. I'd love to lay it out if I thought I could. We're all just trying to reel in that greater kind of good. youngsters in my line of work. They talk about their cats and dogs and how their parents are jerks. They don't know how right they are. But when the school day ends, I'm headed to the creek. After talking all day long, I wanna hear the water speak. Then I'll play my guitar. I'd love to lay it out if I thought I could. We're all just trying to reel in that greater kind of good. Between wrong and right, but just as I got there, I felt my line go tight. Now there's bigger fish to fry. But it don't take a lot to keep a spirit fed. Just fiddle tunes and small mouth and happy thoughts through your head. Learn to let things lie. I'd love to lay it out if I thought I could. We're all just trying to reel in that greater kind of good. Hey, thank you. That's a song I wrote about the, overthinking fisherman who's really busy figuring out all the world's problems right up until that second where a fish bites, and then that's all that matters, you know? Yeah. When I get off of this mountain, you know where I wanna go. Straight down the Mississippi River to the Gulf of Mexico, to Lake Charles, Louisiana, live the Bessie girl I once knew. She told me just to stop on by if there's anything she could do. Up on Cripple Creek, she sends me if I spring a leak. She mends me, I don't have to speak. She defends me, a drunkard stream, if I ever did see one. Well, good luck had you stung me. To the racetrack I did go. She bet on one horse to win, and I bet on another to show. The odds were in my favor, I had them 5-1. That nag to win came around the track, sure enough she had won. Up on Cripple Creek, she sends me if I spring a leak. She mends me, I don't have to speak. She defends me, a drunkard stream, if I ever did see one. Well, I took up all of my winnings, and I gave my little Bessie half. She tore it up and threw it in my face, just for a laugh. Now there's one thing in the whole wide world I sure would like to see. It's when that little love of mine dips a donut in my tea. Up on Cripple Creek, she sends me if I spring a leak. She thank y'all. This next song I really, really like telling the story of because it's kind of ridiculous. Basically, one day I was in a pawn shop and I saw this really awesome guitar and I was like, that's the most beautiful guitar in the world, you know? As you do. A lot of musicians here, you know the feeling. And then I saw the price tag and I was like, it's not that beautiful, you know? But then the next day I was at work and I couldn't stop thinking about this here guitar and went back to that pawn shop and became a less responsible adult. And I said, well, yeah.
It's a good-looking guitar.
Yeah, it's a great guitar. Well, I brought it home and I was like, well, I got this really cool guitar and a lot less money. I better get me a cool song. And that's how this song was born. I call it Rhododendrons. Things I need to hear, even if it's just a lie. Kiss me once before you have to go. You know I hate to say goodbye. It was raining on your drive back home, and it was raining here too. I can't get you off my mind, and I don't know just what to do. Between the mountains where that wild river flows, she stole my heart where the rhododendrons grow. Water still scares me straight, and I hope you understand. But fear can sure be a pretty thing on the banks holding your hand. You think the miners ever felt like this? Not really happy or sad. Think they ever walk this winding road, giving thanks for all they had. Between the mountains where that wild river flows, she stole my heart where the rhododendrons grow. You know, folk music. Thank you, y'all. Well, thank y'all so much for hanging out. We got a few more here, a couple more. Hey, thanks. I love you too. Wow. Golly gee shucks. This is another song I wrote during that drought this past summer. I wrote this song. It's called Rain's Gonna Come, and I was right. I'll be releasing this one soon. It's already recorded and everything, which is a great reason to go follow me on social media and all that stupid bullshit we gotta do when we want to be musicians, you know what I mean? I know. Listen. If you see all this is for the paycheck, man, you know? I'm just joking, that's not true. Just folking with you. Try to remember all the words.
Yep, that's always the trick.
Oh. Check, is this thing on? Sit around here So we got a couple more here. Nico's going to go grab his cello for this one, but he forgot to bring it on stage. So I'm going to spend this time making sure y'all are spelling my name correctly. R-Y-A-N-B. Only 10 more letters. We're almost there. What did I leave off on? I don't remember. Oh, it doesn't matter. He's got his cello. We're good. This is another song I released on an EP back in November. The EP is called Thurman Depot, and the song's called Appalachian Rain. Two rain songs, folk music. Y'all excited for the Sweaty Hand String Band? Me too. Black coffee's brewing, the gravel's getting wet. If there's a finer sight than this, well, I ain't found it yet. But I've grown weary, spinning my wheels. Been so long since I sat still, I've forgotten how it feels. But that Appalachian rain is pouring down overhead. Have you forgotten the words that I said? Tell me if they're wrong, or tell me if they're right. Tell me you won't drive through Appalachian rain tonight. Said the flowers need it, and I took your word. Thought raindrops on a tin roof was the nicest thing I'd heard. Until your laugh rang out, shook the hills around. Well, I've heard pretty music, but none to match that sound. That Appalachian rain pouring down overhead. Have you forgotten the words that I said? Tell me if they're wrong, or tell me if they're right. Tell me you won't drive through Appalachian rain tonight. Appalachian rain is pouring down overhead. Have you forgotten the words that I said? Tell me if they're wrong or tell me if they're right. Tell me you won't drive through Appalachian rain tonight. Nico Kreider on that big old fiddle.
Thank you, folks.
All right, cool. We got a couple more, apparently. They don't call us the Carlisle trash pile for nothing. We're going to do another one that I wrote. I wrote this shortly after Emma's died in the Potomac River. It's called Potomac Sirens, and I always got to clarify every time I play this song, it is Greek mythology sirens, not river rescue sirens. Now, I got out without any taxpayer dollars. Y'all are welcome. Is that river out to kill me, or do I never learn that if I live or die, it ain't no water's concern? I'm cussing and I'm fighting, trying to keep air. That river isn't bothered, it doesn't seem to care. Don't let me drown, I haven't even heard one note of a siren song. I quit fighting and I let you win. Promise it won't take too long. Nobody hears me screaming. Nobody knows. My skin feels like summer, but I'm wearing winter's clothes. And the trees are all dead, there's snow on the banks. Do I bother to repent, or do I just say thanks? Don't let me drown, I haven't even heard one note of a siren song. If I quit fighting and I let you win, promise it won't take too long. day, sitting by your side, singing to the rapids that almost took my life. But if you were gonna kill me, you would have done it by now. I'll stay on your good side for as long as I know how. Don't let me drown, I haven't even heard one note of a siren song. If I quit fighting and I let you win, promise it won't take too long. Hey, thank you so much. Now we have a very special treat just for y'all, because you've been so darn good. Nico Kreider is going to sing you a heartbreaking little ballad. The heart and soul of the Carlisle trash pile, right here.
Thank you, folks. So, whenever I usually sing a ballad, it's because someone's broken a string on the stage and needs time to change it. But we just got word that we're supposed to play a little bit longer than we had planned for, and we don't have a whole lot of music worked up. So I'm going to sing you a ballad here. For those of you who are in the audience tonight who aren't part of the show, you may not know a wonderful, wonderful mentor of all of us on this stage, both in this band and in the other bands, by the name of Travis Steimling. And they unfortunately passed about a year and a half ago, I believe it was, far too soon, and left a very large hole in the music community here. So this one is one that I learned off of Travis, that's from a West Virginia songwriter by the name of Gene Ritchie. And it's a bit of an unusual ballad because it's written from the female perspective, which is not a common thing in this music and in our history, because wonderful, sexist patriarchy things. But this one's an unusual one, that it is written from the female perspective, from the perspective of a coal miner's wife who has just found out that the mine has collapsed and that her husband was inside, and she's not sure which shaft he was in and whether he's been caught in the collapse, and it's kind of this chaos up in the air, not sure what's happening. But this one's by Gene Ritchie. It's called West Virginia Mine Disaster. Oh, say, did you see him? It was early this morning. He passed by your houses on his way to the coal. He was tall, he was slender, and his dark eyes so tender. His occupation was mining, West Virginia, his home. It was just before 12, I was feeding the children. Ben Mosley come running to tell us the news. And number 8 is all flooded and many men are in danger. We don't know their number, but we fear they're all doomed. So I picked up the baby and I left all the others to comfort each other and pray for our own. There's Timmy, 14, and there's John, not much younger. I know their time is soon coming to go down the black hole. And if I had the money to do more than just feed 'em, I'd give them good learning, the best could be found. So when they grow up, they'd be checkers and weighers. and not spend their lives drilling down in the dark underground. And what will I say to his dear little children? Oh, and what will I tell his poor mother at home? And what will I say to my heart that's clear broken? My heart that's clear broken if my darling is gone. Well, say, did you see him? It was early this morning. Well, he passed by your houses on his way to the coal. He was tall, he was slender, and his dark eyes so tender. His occupation was mining, West Virginia, his home. Thank you, folks.
Nico Kreider. Well, this will be our last one for the night. We're going to try a little Merle Haggard tune we've never played together before. Exactly. The key of garbage. Hey, it's G. It's G for garbage.
G for garbage.
That wasn't even on purpose.
G for trash.
That's how they spell it in my neighborhood. If we have one in C, it would be C for Carlisle. It's too good. Oh my Lord. What are you doing, dude?
But if we had one in the key of T, it would be for Tennessee. And North Texas.
Y'all ready? See what happens, you know what I mean? To settle down, but they won't let me. A fugitive must be a rolling stone. Down every road there's always one more city. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. A lot of cane back in my younger days. My mama used to pray my crops would fail. Now I'm a wanted fugitive with just two ways: outrun the law or spend my life in jail. I'd like to settle down, but they won't let me. A fugitive must be a rolling stone. Down every road there's always one more city. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. Can't afford the luxury of having one I love to come along. She'd only slow me down and they'd catch up with me. For he who travels fastest goes alone. I'd like to settle down, but they won't let me. A fugitive must be a rolling stone. Down every road there's always one more city. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. Hey, thank y'all so much. My name is Ryan Brandenburg. This is Carlisle Trash Pile. We got Nico Kreider on beautiful ballads, cello, and bass. And we got the one and only Jonah Henthorne on the drums. Thank y'all so much. We appreciate you listening. Stay tuned to get sweaty.